Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Ksenia, I'm a website designer, and in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create one-page website on Squarespace with a step-by-step tutorial. One-page site is perfect if you're just starting your business and want something simple and strategic, or if you're trying to launch fast without getting too overwhelmed with all the pages that could be included in your website. First, I'll show you how to quickly build a one-page website on Squarespace. At the end of the video, if you want to stick around, I'll show you how to write your copy in 1 hour with the help of AI. Let's get started. Here's a simple one-page layout that works well for service-based businesses. We start with the header, clearly outlining who you are, what you do, and who you help. Next, services section with a short description. Next would be an about section, just with a few lines and a short paragraph to build the connection and trust. After that, a testimonial section with social proof. And the final section would be a call to action with a clear outline, what is the next step they should take. And an optional section is a freebie or lead magnet section where you can offer valuable information in exchange for their email address. I'm using a template from my shop. This is a one-page template built specifically for Squarespace. If you would like to save time and skip the part of figuring out the layouts from scratch, link would be in the description below. Now we are in Squarespace. Navigate to Pages. Wherever the page is highlighted, that's a page that you're going to preview on the right. If you want to create a new page, you just click plus icon and create a blank page. And that's going to be our home new page. Now you can click edit and start adding new sections. Squarespace gives some layouts that we can utilize. Scroll through this section and pick one that we like or you think might suit you. If you already have some pages pre-designed, for example, if you're using a template or if you already have a website and there is a few sections that you actually like and you want to utilize them on the new page that you're building, if I click this like button, we can save it to our website, which is only going to be available inside this website, or to our Squarespace account, and then we can utilize the same sections on other websites if we have them. And if I go back to our new homepage, I can click add, and under the saved, you're going to see this page I have just created. And then you can start customizing it. First, we can type our text here. We can also highlight some of the areas and make it a different color to make it stand out a little bit more. We can replace our image, any image you would like to use. If you need to add a new element to the page, all you have to do is click this add block, and you're going to see the variety of different elements that are available in Squarespace: images, gallery images, form, video. This is an accordion block, which is perfect if you want to create some expandable sections. You can click this pencil icon and customize a title and a description. If you want to duplicate some element that are already present on a section, you can simply hover over, and if it's the blue outline, it means that the element is selected, and just click this duplicate button and then just drag this element anywhere on this section. Each section will have rows and columns like over here, and we can adjust the spacing between those rows and columns by adjusting it. Columns are tightening up. We can do the same with our rows, and that's just gonna give us more flexibility to control the spacing on our design. We can also remove this fill the screen, and there is a padding to the top and to the bottom of the section. We can simply remove that padding, or we can adjust it by navigating the height of the section like this. To change the color of the section, click edit section and then navigate to color, and you can select from a different themes that are available inside the Squarespace. If you want to change those color, you want to click the site styles and navigate to colors, and this is where you can input your own colors, or you can select from color palettes that are available in Squarespace. Type our hat color. We can simply drag it around and select a different color, or we can select, I'm going to select this color palette, and now the color scheme have been adjusted. I navigate back to the colors. You're going to see all of the color themes available right now. If you want to change the color on one of the color themes that were created, we need to, so for example, the darkest one, I can navigate into the theme and I can change the color of all the elements available in Squarespace. So I can change the section background to be like this deeper red color. We can also change the fonts that we're using. Squarespace has a big variety of different fonts available to us. Scroll through them and pick whichever one works the best for us. You can edit a header and what display there. I'm going to show you how we can display pages here a little later, but basically you can control if you want to show this button over here, we can simply turn it off. We can add social links, a cart if you're going to have a shop, an account if you're going to create a members account, and a language switch if that's applicable to your business. Adjust our site titles. We can type our business name or you can upload your logo here. Once you build the sections on the desktop, the next important part is to optimize the sections for the mobile view. Here on the upper right corner, you have a desktop view and a mobile view. Just switch to mobile and click edit, and you're going to be able to move elements around. This section looks fine to me, and this one I think could use a little bit of adjustment. We can also use this alignment element to align text in the middle. So currently it's aligned to the top. We can align it to the center. We can make the element smaller, for example like this one, and we can move them around. We can push this element to be down here and bring up the other element to be the first element on the section. Make the section bigger or smaller. And then once you're done customizing your mobile view, just click save. The other thing that we can customize on mobile is this area. Click edit and click edit navigation. We can edit the design, and so here we can align the links to the right, left, or to the middle. We can also change the color of the drop-down menu, the menu shown on mobile, to be like light or pink, and click save. Now that we have our homepage built, the next thing we need to do is add our navigation menu. Click edit, and because we're only having one page, it means that the links here are going to be linking to this section on our page. This is our about section, so I'm going to click edit section and then scroll all the way down up until you see the anchor link. I already have an anchor link. You can name this section wherever you want. It doesn't have to be about. Just make sure you remember what is the word you use. This section, I'm going to name this page services and click save. This is our page that is going to be our main website. If I click on this gear icon, you're going to see that the URL link to this page is called home. It could be something completely different. In your case, it could be a sales page or anything whatsoever, but the principle is the same. You want to remember this URL flag because we'll need to include it in our anchor tags. In the main navigation, please click plus icon, create a link. We're gonna call this about, and then here under the link, add / Then we want to type out the name of our main page. In our case, it's a home page. Then a hashtag, and then we want to type out the anchor link or the keyword that we use for our about section, which is this, and click save. Then we're going to add another link to our services page. I'm going to name this link services. Then I need to add / home because this section is still located on the same page. Then we use a hashtag and type out services and click save. Now we have two links in our menu. If I click about, it will scroll down to that section that I assign to this link. And if I click on services, it will scroll down all the way to our services page. And you can add as many links as your business need in this area over here to help people navigate your homepage and make it look like it's a large website, but we actually just using a one page. And obviously, when you're ready, you can add more pages to your website. Before you publish, under the settings, you want to add a favicon. This is this black box that Squarespace includes in all of their templates. You want to upload an image here. Also add a social sharing, and this image is going to be used when you are sharing your website on Facebook, or if you're texting someone your website. This is the image that's going to show up alongside of the link to your website. Just click save. Next, navigate to marketing and to the SEO appearance. And here, this part over here, this is what is going to be displayed in Google. You can add wherever the tagline, if you want to invite them to work with you or anything. You can also add the SEO title description in this area over here, and it's going to show up in this space. And just click save. Now, as promised, let's talk about writing your website copy. Here's a trick to have it ready in under an hour. First, grab a notepad and write down the main info about your business. This will vary based on the type of business you do, but here's a general outline. Next, take this prompt and paste it into ChatGPT. I'm gonna pop it on a screen, but if you want the full prompt, you can download it below all the links in the description to this video. You will receive this reply to add the information about your business. That's where you will paste the content you just created about your business, what you do, your services, etc. Next, choose a website template or layout you just built and take a screenshot of this layout. This is my favorite screenshot extension in Google. You can use it, it's completely free. I'm gonna use this extension to take the screenshot of this page because that's what I'm gonna be using for my website. Now, download image as a PNG. Navigate back to my chat, drop the screenshot. Then I'm adding all the information about what kind of business I have, what is my ideal client, etc. And I'm adding this prompt. I'm gonna add this prompt and just let the chat do its work. Okay, and now here is our homepage copy, the headline, the subheading, call to action, about section, feature credentials, etc. All of this ready to go. You just have to copy and paste into your template. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.